rotate it a bit. Okay. Excuse me. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. Happy Wednesday. So sorry, I have an itch. Is somebody wearing their mom's necklace and their mom passed away? Like you're wearing it in remembrance of your mom? Hi guys, welcome. Definitely hit that screen if you're enjoying my lives. If you don't already follow me, definitely hit that follow button. And if you don't know me, hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. On my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. That's the waving of my hands. That's the simplest way to put it. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, I would be so honored. Here's my payment options here, and $20 to connect with a loved one, $22 for healing. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Stuff. Hi guys, hi, happy Wednesday. Hopefully you're having a great day. And if you're not, I hope this space finds you to help you reset and have a great rest of your day. Definitely, guys, tap the screen if you're enjoying my live. Helps me out. Hit that follow button. Thank you. Hey, Sherry, how are you today? Thank you for the follow. I was about to say hi. Somebody was on YouTube. I normally talk a lot in my lives because of the fact that when I work with people one-on-one, it kind of transitions from the free intuitive healing to doing readings, etc. So it's not always as quiet, but I'm just letting you guys hang out, do whatever you want, sit back, relax, enjoy. Thank you. Thank you. Aw, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's just an energetic release, and maybe you need that. Guys, I went shopping at Goodwill. because I love thrifting, and I got this bad boy. I was so excited. I swapped it out with my one vest. I was like, no, I'm wearing this home. Like, done and done. Thank you. I'm like, I'm in my fur era. I'm in like, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's totally faux. Like, I wouldn't buy anything real. I don't know if they even make real furs. You know what? I probably shouldn't even say that. They probably do. But I wouldn't buy real fur. So sorry, I have an itch. Thank you. I have this fabulous Goodwill that I go to that it's like, there's all sorts of, like, you have to pick through it, but there's like tons of Ann Taylor, Steve Madden. There's like definitely boutique type brands that were like Italian made. Like there's good stuff in this Goodwill, and I love one of those Goodwills. I drive like 35 minutes to get over there, and I just love it. Bonsoir. So je m'appelle Joelle, and je parle un peu français, like just un peu. Somebody who's French is speaking to me. I say I speak a little bit of BS because I don't know why, like Spanish, I think I'm just like an audio learner, so I feel like I can pick up language very quickly. And so I speak a little bit of German, I mean like very little French, and then a little bit of Spanish. But like a little bit in each. If I studied more, I'd be probably really good. You have to know what your strengths are, right? Like, guys, and tap into those. So the list is open right now if you want to work with me one-on-one. Hey, author Cassie. Hey, Cassie. How are you? What'd you think of your reading the other day? Please let everybody know what you thought of your reading if you're still here. I don't know if she came in and came out. I would probably do that too. There's so many times that I start counting in French and then I like switch over to Spanish. Yay, good. I'm so glad. Listen, I feel like Germany might be cold, but I feel like you've got a lot of sun. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Good. Listen, I feel like there's definitely a lot more supporters. I've been getting some people with like being upset about their reading, which is funny because they don't say anything to me while they're working with me, but they come at me like afterwards. So I've been just kind of navigating that. And this is all new. I've only been doing my lives for, I don't know, like 3 or 4 weeks. Hi, guys. Thank you. Guys, definitely tap that screen if you're enjoying my live. Hit that follow button if you don't follow me. Yay! That's awesome. Oh, we did sunshine with vitamin D, right? That was you? I don't know why this little bump on my head is like in my hairline. That was you. Yes, that's right. And it's funny because I feel like since you went out for a walk, it was kind of sunny. It might have been cold, but very sunny where you are. I love it. I love it. Okay, so TikTok gift equivalent. So I honestly I can't remember the you might have to Google it. I thought it was 2000 for 20 because like one coin or like 100 coins is like a penny. Wait, no. One coin is a penny. But I'm not exactly sure. I want to say maybe it's a little less than 2000. So it might be like 1600 coins and then say the 22 like 1800 coins. So something like that. And you just let me know. I'll do the honor system. You can let me know. And I'd still be happy to work with you. The reason why the TikTok coins makes it just a little bit tougher, but I get if you're international and you have exchange, is because I only get 40% of the TikTok gifts. So that's why I switched it to these. But you're welcome to do that because I'd be happy to work with you either way. Who has a statue of the Virgin Mary outside? Like, do you have one of those porcelain? Who has the porcelain Virgin Mary capsule thing outside? That or your loved one is showing me. And normally spirit doesn't come through until I work with you one-on-one, but I'm just going to let you know somebody's here and that they're sharing you love and that they're with you and sending you all the love from heaven. And you don't have to speak up if you don't feel comfortable. That's fine too. Thank you for the follow. Definitely tap 111. Tap that screen, hit the follow button. Thank you, guys. Interesting. Wait, your baptismal name? So I got, what religion is that? Because in Catholic faith, I had to go through CCD and I did like a CCD name, like through, and is it called a baptismal name? I can't remember. I think I chose Marie. So that's so funny. Oh, hi, James. I can tell you that your dad is definitely with you. I am most likely sure that he is in heaven. Like, listen, most people definitely cross over, go to heaven. So know to be comforted that he's always with you and is most likely in heaven. I'm not tapping in the way. Thank you. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. That's so fun. Nephilim. So that's the angel, right? Mentioned in the Bible. Cassie. That is so funny. So user 1216. I saw that you sent over something. You just tell me your name, what we're working on, and I'd be happy to add you to the list. I don't know much about Nephilim, but I know there's a lot of angels and different types of angels. Hi, Elena. What a pretty name, Elena. Are we connecting you to a loved one? Like, I don't know what that equivalent is. So just tell me, but thank you for the gift, and tell me of who I can connect you with. Or if you want healing, tell me where we're working, and then you'll just need to consent by saying yes or yes. So let me know what we're doing, and I'm happy to help you. You're so welcome. Nephilim's the eye one, right? Like the eyeball, and then it's got like the wheels of eyes and things like that. Super, super powerful angel. And I think it's just really cool. Grandpa for Elena. I will close my eyes at first just to get the right connection. What I'm going to do quick, guys, while I'm working with somebody one-on-one, she's a paid client. Just try to keep the comments a little bit less so that way she can answer efficiently and we can help her connect her to her grandfather. Let's see. It's funny. I'm not sure where your grandpa's from, but he feels like he has like this. I don't know. Does he speak from like the back of his throat, like almost not like phlegmy, but it's just like kind of this talk that he speaks from the back of his throat. And then he has, um, what was he doing? He was doing, like, would he say like oi? I know it's such a funny thing. Like he's going oi or something. I don't know what he was doing. Let me just make sure and validate from you, like if this is indeed your grandfather. Did he have a bit like not like a full sideburn, but did he have like a bit of a like a sideburn thing that he wore, or like a little bit more length here? Something specific to his hair? And it's funny because I feel him very balding here. Okay. Thank you for validating just to make sure that we have the right guy. So I feel him very balding, if not bald up top, but then like he wears this little bit here and then he's got this here kind of thing. So just validating for you that I indeed have your grandfather with us, that this is kind of who he was. I'm like, it's a little bit extra here, but not so much here. I don't know what he's commenting about my vest, because I feel like he was a vest wearer with whatever. Like, I don't know if he just wore it because he went fishing or outdoorsy type and he just put those on, or if he just had vests and he put on vests. Like he's a vest wearer as opposed to like a big bulky jacket or whatever. And he'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm good with this. Like this is keeping me warm. Um he feels very kind and affectionate, but he also feels very stuck in his ways, almost stubborn, one would say, of like, well, grandpa, well, I'm hearing like dad. So I don't know if this is with his kids, not with you particularly, but with his kids, of more being like, um, okay, so of something like, "Dad, I think you need to do this, or you need to concentrate more on your diet," or whatever they're trying to, like, help him with, and he's like, "No, no, no, like, I'm all good." But I feel with, like, the grandchildren, like, he's so comforting, and he's just, like, really, really just a good grandpa, just being there, wanting to show you all the things. So I don't know, Elena, so you're female. So he's showing me, like, he's showing you how to hook, a worm, or how to get the fish, and like doing the outdoorsy things, and like you're getting in there and doing it all with him, and he's like showing you, and that quality time is something that you have that is so memorable, so cherishable with your relationship with him. And he's such a beautiful, beautiful soul, sharing all those memories. Did he share a lot of war stories? Was he a veteran? I don't know why I got like war stories and like him telling just stories in general. Something with him telling these stories. So sorry, guys. I do have a in the cold months, I don't know why, I just get a constant nose drip. He wasn't a veteran. Okay. Okay. So sometimes it's how you interpret it. I have to do my job in the best of like giving you what they're trying to show me. So it can be like I get a sense of it, but it's kind of like I've explained to people before that when I communicate with spirit, sometimes it's like getting an image through opaque glass. And like the storytelling was more of like a knowing. And I didn't know if it had to do with like being a veteran or whatnot. So just a little tidbit about like how mediumship works. I feel like you have a question for him of like your life and things that are going. Julia, I got you. Um, you've got a question. Is this like your love relationship and like where that's going? Why do I feel like you have this um deep question that you want kind of him to focus on as opposed to just connecting with him, which is very sweet, but I'm just wanting to make sure that you get. I knew there was a big question. I was like, there's a big question that you want to ask that you're like, I'd rather get that out of the reading. So we know that your grandpa's here. He's stepping forward for you. Um, are you due in June? Are you pregnant? Or are you looking to get pregnant? Because something about June was a significant date. I was just waiting to hear it. So he showed me 6 and I felt June. Have you had, I don't know why I saw like, okay. And then did you have 3 miscarriages? Is this why the concern or something with or are you looking just to get the gender or what was more the question? I think I'm confused of what to ask him when saying just about my pregnancy. Okay. Were you trying to ask about the viability of the pregnancy? Is that what you were looking for? I just want to know more specifically what you'd like to ask. Okay. Okay. No, I don't want to spill the beans. Okay, he's saying you know the gender because he's saying it's a boy. Because I was like, I don't want to spill the beans. he's like, he's like, no, you won't. She knows. So, but I feel like he's coming a bit early, but it's okay. It's not a scary thing. It feels like it's gonna be even though due date is August, I feel like he's coming like early June. I mean June, July. Now they say me have me say things that would be a little early, but I feel like everything's going to be fine. July was when I was when I first. I don't know why I said June. It could be like the last end of June, early July, but I feel like you're going to get almost to that full 9-month mark. Which is plenty like viable, plenty good. Everything's going to be just fine. I feel like you'll be timid in the fact of like, okay, well, is this actually going to be okay? Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. You are going to be protected, safe, loved. I don't know why I said the early June. Like, I almost wonder though, with the move, to just really take it easy because you're going to be on the last of your. Yep, Sherry, I've got you. It's Julia, then Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. I'll work with you in just a moment. Um, so something, just really take it easy with the move. You don't want to overdo. Please let everybody else do around you. Put your feet up, all the things, because too much stress and strain can definitely induce an early pregnancy, delivery, but everything's going to be fine. Beautiful, beautiful baby. Do you have really blonde hair, or would blonde hair make sense for a baby with you? Okay. Perfect. I see like this striking blonde hair and I'm like, whoa, that is blonde. Blonde, blonde, blonde. So I'm so happy. So beautiful, beautiful, healthy baby boy, and you're gonna be fine. Lots of prayers. We're telling grandpa put all the protection around you and to give you that comfort and peace in knowing that this this is your time. Like this is what it was meant to be. The first miscarriage is something that I think was in place because it's not about losing, but it's about being grateful of this journey. So it like almost gives you this new perspective on being pregnant. And so he's so glad that you're like doing all the right things. You're like really being like almost super just like with the vitamins and the this and that and doing everything. So he's like, just remember it's okay to relax, sit back, have your feet up, have some ice cream, enjoy the pregnancy. Okay. Because then once you have the little one running around, it's going to be chaos and craziness. But sending you all the love. We're going to thank him for coming forward and we're going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Thank you, Alina. Hi, I see your question there. Oh, good. Oh. Sending you all the love, all the protection. Make sure that everything's going to be great. It's going to be all fine. It's going to work out perfectly. Okay. Awesome. 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 Hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. So on my lives, when I'm doing the waving of my hands, that's free intuitive healing for the collective. Right now, I'm working with a couple of lists of people. They paid me to connect to their loved one or send them healing, which you are welcome to get on my list as well. My payment options are up here, and I would love the privilege of working with you. Okay, so I have Julia and then Sherry. Julia, you want to connect to a loved one, and then Sherry wants to connect with a loved one. I feel like I should name this thing. Like the best. It's got a mind of its own. Hey, Chelsea. How are you today? Chelsea, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Manifest it. Make it happen. Remember the prisms. Julia. Hi, guys. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Good. Well, why do you think I said that? Because I know these. I just automatically know these things, guys. Julia, where'd you go? Thank you. But we're sending you all the love. There you are. Hi. How can I help you? Who would you like to connect to? I just need the relationship. If it is like a cousin and I don't know male or female, can you please let me know so that way I can just like kind of beeline because I go through these lives kind of quickly. So that way I can just quickly get your loved one who you want to connect with and make sure it's for you. Because, it's so funny, guys. I was thinking with my aunt today that doing these lives, thank you. Doing these lives are different animal than like, perfect, Julia. Thank you. Hi, Liza. So I'm working with somebody one-on-one. I have a list going. If you'd like to join my list, it's $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing, and I would be so honored to work with you. But I was just explaining before I help Julia real quick is like these lives. So I'm working with a paid client one-on-one while there's like 35 other people in here. So it's like spirit can get jambled, but it's funny because if I'm in a group reading where people paid me $25 per person to sit down in front of me to be read or not to be read, it's a group session. So it's like 20 plus people and they're all sitting there. And what happens since they paid a ticket, I can jump from here, over here, because that's a lot of times what spirit does when there's so many people hanging out. So with these lives, it's different because I really have to hone in on your energy. You guys are like, I don't care, Joelle. Just do your job. Sorry. I'm just getting on myself. Julia. Okay. Julia. Did you look so much like your dad? Like, I feel like you guys like, you get a lot of your looks from him, which is really funny, but your mom definitely wants to step forward first, but when I saw his face, I was like, "Wow, you guys look a lot alike." Like, that is so funny to get because normally it's like mother and daughter and, like, same sex, like, that they look a lot alike, but no, you got like, your dad. You're like, yeah, you're like, "I'm my dad through and through," which is so cute. Your mom wants to talk first, but for some reason, was your dad a plumber or something with wrenching? I just saw these like wrenches, and I don't know what that was specific to. However, you can validate that. But mom definitely wants to step forward first. Um, but dad maybe is more like the Gabby one, like who wants to talk, but mom's gonna step forward. Um, I feel like this is more thank you. I feel like this is more something that you did recently. So did you just bake, like a what's it, banana nut bread or like a bread loaf, that you just made? Because I see the mittens going on and grabbing it. I'm not sure if she was showing me that was a dish that she liked to make, but I honestly think she was just showing me that you just did that today, yesterday, like something really recently to validate that she's still ever present, like they see you and they love you and they're supporting everything. So I don't know what about these like getting on the oven mittens and pulling this out. I'm gonna keep going, try to validate yes or no, if I'm getting it correct, because it definitely helps me out when it validates. When it's a lot of no's, I know that I'm not with the right person, and we can definitely get the right person. But I this is definitely your parents. I'm like, why do you want to talk about that? Sometimes when they show me stuff. Okay, perfect. Good, good, good. See, that's why they showed me. I'm like a bread loaf. I don't know why I'm seeing him putting the gloves on and then okay. I don't know why your dad wants to show me this. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of awkward. I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. And he's like, no, tell her. Um, I don't did you live together or you were very close in seeing them? Something about when you get older, you tend to get that secondary. Guys, I told him I didn't wanna talk about this, but he's making me. So I don't know if he's quite the jokester or, like, if he's trying to, like, play a joke on me to talk about this, but you know those secondary seats that you get on the toilet? Okay, but something about, like, the secondary toilet seat, and I don't know why. Okay, and I'm like, "Stop making me talk about the secondary like, the higher toilet seat that goes over." I'm like, "I don't wanna talk about that." He's like, "No, talk about it." He's like, "Talk about it." I think oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad that you can take that. I don't I fought with your dad. I said, "I'm not talking about that." He's like, "No, no, no. You're gonna talk about it. You're gonna talk about it." I'm like, "I don't really want to." He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna do it." I love him. Um, like I said, your dad definitely feels like more the chatty. Like your mom is still here and she's showing me certain things, but she feels like more. She's just a little bit calmer. She's not as loud. Yeah, yeah. He's like, no, no, no. You're gonna talk about that. I'm like, Um, do you write this list with markers or something or chalk? I definitely felt like a permanent marker. Are you very much of a list person with this list in the kitchen or off the kitchen? And it's like this list that I see, or do you have somebody in your family that you need to keep organized, like a son or somebody? Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm like, they're showing me this marker and a list, and you're so very organized and you keep together and doing these things. Um, something about taking a cruise. Are you thinking of taking a cruise? Because he talked to me about, well, I feel like you just need to go ahead and take that cruise. Hi from Greenland. Something about taking that trip, taking that cruise, and he really wants you to do it. Like I feel like perfect. Perfect. So he's supporting you in letting you know that he still hears you, and your mom still hears you, loves you, is around you, and that they know that you're thinking about taking a trip. I'm curious why you say that, Kika. But I am working with a paid client, so I've got to still work with her one-on-one. Um, so they're supporting you, loving you, knowing that you're gonna take this trip, or even just thinking about it, that they love you so much, sending all the love from heaven. And is there anything that you want to ask them? And they say that you took care of the estate and everything, and they wanna thank you that you put in so much time of your valuable time to take care of everything, and because you're so organized and such a good daughter, they were like, "You took care of everything, and we wanna thank you from the bottom of our hearts that you did everything correctly. We support you with all the decisions made, and sending you so much love from heaven." And then I have Sherry. I'm just waiting to hear back. You're so very welcome. It was a pleasure. I loved speaking with them. They were that toilet thing was so funny. Oh, Julia must be a Capricorn. Is that what you're saying? You're cute. Okay. That or a yellow aura. Yellow auras are very organized. And I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Oh, I love that. I love that. Being close to your angels. Sherry, who are we connecting with today? And I've worked with you before, so has this been a person that I've connected you to before, or is this someone new? Thank you guys. Definitely tap that live if you're enjoying the live. Hit that follow button. And hi, if you don't know me, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. On my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. If you want to work with me one-on-one, these are my payments right here, 20 and 22. All right, let's see. Oh, thank you for following me. Sherry, whoever comes in. So Sherry, like I was explaining before, sometimes it's easier for you to tell me because with these people sitting on this live, since you're a paid client, I want to make sure I get exactly who you want because sometimes their loved ones will come to me. So it just helps me really hone in if you tell me the relationship and who I'm pulling. Otherwise, a lot of times their loved ones will come in if I just kind of open up and don't really it's like a specific, I've got to find a needle in a haystack kind of thing. 20 people picture 20 people standing around and all their loved ones. So it's almost like standing with, I feel like there's like 500. 500, that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot. Maybe not 500, but maybe 100 spirits with them because they're all with them. So thank you. I feel like we connected you to the mother-in-law. So I wonder if we should do the sister-in-law. Okay, Sherry, this woman walking towards me, she feels like she dyes her hair very dark. Like, so I don't know if it's like almost black, and if she has a raspy voice, either from being a smoker or because I feel like you two actually, even of not being blood related, but like something about you two connecting so much on so many different levels of like, how are we not actually sisters or whatever that is, like blood related. Um, because I feel like, but she's got the dark hair and you've got the lighter hair, and something about, but I feel like she definitely dyes hers to make it like even darker. Just let me know if I'm getting this right about your sister-in-law. This is where I'm feeling pulled to this sister-in-law. That's interesting. She's showing me one of those like glass. Okay. She's showing me one of those glass, like antique, uh, gl- why can't I, Why can't I think of what it is? It's like a basket, but they make it glass, right? Okay. She would lighten her hair. I don't know why she's showing me this glass basket looking thing. I don't know if you have one or Karina, I've got you. Okay. So after Sherry, I've got Jamie and then Karina. You're all on the list. Thank you so much. Give me just a moment while I'm working one-on-one with the client. Let's see. Did she love like butterscotch? Specifically, what was that? What's the brand of the butterscotch with the golds? Perfect. I love it. And I don't know if that was more recently or since she passed. Yes, Jamie, you're next. Something Werther's. Yes. Like, is she okay? Let me see. You know what's funny is so tell me if I'm right, Sherry. Her personality feels like very dry. Like, I don't know, she just doesn't feel like the warm, cozy, bubbly, like in my face. She feels more like, I don't know you. I don't know if I want to talk to you, kind of thing. Like a little standoffish because I'm like somebody that she doesn't know. Now, can you explain to me if that's her personality? Because sometimes they do that and they're acting exactly themselves, just in spirit form. So she just feels like she's a little standoffish with me since she doesn't know me. Now, I could see that she is more personable and warm with people that like her inner circle, like where she feels safe, feels comfortable. Okay. All right. Let me see. 'Cause she definitely felt, like, standoffish, like, she's like, and I don't know what that means. Because 'cause I'm trying to get from her certain things to validate for you of her personality, things they'll just show me random things. She's showing me concert tickets. See, she's so random with her showing me these things. I'm like, "What are these to validate?" I don't know if she'd like to go to this concert or if you 2 had a concert that you went to enjoy together. Something about this concert ticket. I saw a printed ticket. I don't know if it was music or if it was a comedian or if it was just at a venue. Whatever this is that she printed out the concert ticket and she's like, "Here's 2 tickets." I'm like, what is that?" So I don't know if you have a show coming up that you're going to? Okay. What I'm gonna do, let's see, 'cause I feel like she's connected to you. Do you have a cousin that this resembles a little bit more? Because I said, "Who are you to Sherry?" Because I feel like you are connected to Sherry, but I don't know if you're the sister-in-law, and I feel like this is like a cousin. She said cousin. Do you have a cousin who passed that would fit more this bill, this standoffish, this, um, a little bit like, more distant and why she's coming through, I'm not exactly sure. I can always ask her. Sometimes they come through because they have a quick message to tell. Okay. All right, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll kindly ask her to step aside and I'll still try to get your sister-in-law. Let me see. Okay. This woman walking towards me, I don't know if your sister-in-law did a part down the middle, but, like, where she's showing me her part because she's lightening her hair, I see a lot of, like, the roots. So I don't know if she let the roots go a lot or often the roots would come in because of the fact and I feel like they're, like, gray and dark, gray and dark, gray and dark, gray and dark on the roots, and then she lightens it, whatever. Um, Why does she feel very connected to, Florida for me? This was an old message, I feel like. Why does she feel, like, very connected to Florida? Like, something with the lanais and the outdoor space? She did maybe have a light part. Okay, okay, let me see. Um, okay, let's see. Hmm. Listen, guys, it's not a complete science what I do. I It's always I love when spirit comes to me so great, they come to me forward, and they'll be right in, and, they're here. I can't always explain why sometimes it's a little bit harder to pull them, or, like, they'll be behind a few people, and I'm like, "Okay, okay, cool." Um, let me see with this sister-in-law. Did she wear, like, those simple house dresses that you put on? Aw, thank you. That you put on that are just, like, very simple, and it's funny because I do picture these with, like, Florida people living, but it does not mean that you need to live in Florida to have one of those, like, house dresses that are very simple, like, you put them on, so I don't know if she felt very comfortable in these. Um I'm trying my best to pull this person. I don't feel like she wore a lot of jewelry. I don't feel like if she was to put on anything, maybe it was like an earring and some rings. Like I don't feel like she's like dripping in anything or putting a lot of bedazzled on. I feel like she's very simple, no fuss kind of girl. Do you guys have is corn fritters something that you guys made? Like, corn fritters is something I grew up with, and I feel like she was making corn in the batter, and it felt like corn fritters, or it could be some kind of corn muffin or something with corn in it, and you guys have this dish that either you have grew up on, whatever this is that she's showing me? Okay, okay. Um, do you relate to the corn dish, or can you think of what she was talking about with this? This one definitely laughs more. She's definitely more bubbly. Um, she would smile to strangers, but she doesn't feel okay, totally fine. Just take it with you because sometimes you'll remember and be like, "Ah, that's what she must have been talking about." So they show me things for a reason. Um, but it's funny because she's showing me out in public that she'll smile to a stranger, but she doesn't always feel like super comfortable talking to strangers. Like she would be a little like, I don't know you, like going on to the next one, but still like really smiley, sharing a smile with everybody. Really sweet, very generous, very, like, giving, and I don't know if, like, her Christmas gifts or, like, she did really good, like, gift giving or things like that. She feels very, very generous in her time, in gift giving. It's like she feels like she would just be there for anybody and be the one to, like, kind of go to in talking to her about your issues or talking about and she feels very comforting, very warm, and very, very loving soul. Does she love planting flowers and doing all her flowers and having her garden and something I felt her, like, messing in the dirt, kind of like, I don't know, putting out tulips for the spring or something like this of, like, getting ready and just enjoying, yeah, she was genuinely generous. Okay, perfect, perfect. I love her. Something with gardening and specific she showed me specifically tulips, so I don't know if she really liked tulips or just putting them out in the spring. Whatever this is, do you have a question for her now that we finally got her? And I apologize that it took a little while to get around to her. Like I said, guys, sometimes I don't know what they're doing. It's funny because she's making me feel like on the other side, she does a lot of I mean, everybody has a job on the other side, but I feel like she works a lot with, like, children and they're like children coming over with cancer or kids who have crossed over with cancer, that she's still in that kind of genre, but now children, because I don't feel like she was focusing on children here on earth, but like she's focusing on them on the other side, and she like helps and heals and does all the things and gets them to where they need to be. And she's like that supportive guide, loving and guiding them. Do you have a question for her, Sherry? Sometimes I'll ask you that, sometimes not. I'm so glad that I finally got her through. She I don't know what took me so long. Maybe she was busy doing the job. Thank you, Sherry. I was just waiting to see if you wanted to ask her a question. And then we're gonna wrap up here. Um I feel like she had to wear those like wrap, like the hospital gown and the hospital stuff. Anything, Sherry? Do you want to have? So she's being kind of quiet and sitting back. So that's why I asked you if you have a specific question. um She's saying something about you being fine. So I feel like you might have had a health concern or something come up that you were more concerned about just recently, whatever this might be. And she's like, you're gonna be completely fine. I know it's so whatever. I don't know if it's a small thing or a big thing, but it just feels like she knows that you're gonna be completely fine. So I hope that is true. And we're gonna thank her for coming forward for you today. And I'm gonna thank you for trusting. Okay, perfect. Then he's gonna be fine. Is what you take it however she was relaying it, because that feels like the only thing that came up recently that she wanted to help you with to give you some peace of mind. So we're gonna thank her so much, and I'm gonna thank you for trusting me with your loved one. I have Jamie, and then I have, is it Karina? Jamie and Karina. So Jamie, you want healing? Tell me where you would like the healing. And then you've always got to consent by saying yes or yes. You don't have to send it in the text. And guys, if you're enjoying the live, definitely tap that screen and hit the hearts. That definitely helps me out. And hit that follow button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for sharing my live too. That is very sweet of you. Sometimes this TikTok, guys, it can be really, really slow, right? Because I don't know, like Jamie, you there? I have Jamie, then Karina. Hi, Jamie. Okay. Um, Thank you. So what specifically are you not comfortable sharing them on here? I just like to know specifically what we're working on so I can just kind of beeline, because these lives will go so quickly. So I just try to like, because instead of doing a body scan and pulling out things, because I've pulled out things and then somebody was like, well, you forgot to work this, this, and this. So I'd so rather you tell me what I'm working on. So that way I can just kind of. And then Kiki, is that you? Is that Karina? Okay, I got you. And then you already said yes, so just say yes, and then I'm gonna send you healing. I'm gonna close my guys when I do intuitive healing. So I feel a couple of things with you. I feel like your third eye is a bit blocked, so I don't know if you get a lot of headaches right here over your eyebrows. And then also I feel like you're a bit sluggish and you might listen, if parasites are a thing, and I know that they don't I don't know. And you have to do your own research. Listen, I tell you guys all the time to go to your doctors. I am not the end all be all, when it comes to all the medical stuff, but I will tell you downloads of what I get in your body, and I'm getting something with, possibly doing a parasite cleanse or cleansing your body to help with this. That's no sugar. Usually it's like no carbs, no dairy. Can you take a deep breath in for me, please? Exhale. I don't know why I'm going right to your face. I just want to hi. I can help connect you to your beloved dog if you would like. I do ask if you would like me to work with you one on one. I do charge for the one on ones during these lives, $20 to connect to a loved one, 22 for healing. And I thank you so, so much because this is what I do. I love what I do. And I'm so grateful that I can help more people than ever by being on these lives. Lift up your chin a little bit for me, please. I'll tell you when you can put it down. You can close your eyes here. Guys, this healing will go to wherever you need it too. So like this is going to you wherever you need it as well. Bring your chin slightly down for me. Just relax it here. A lot of neck and shoulder tension. My goodness. Kind of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle those shoulders. Wiggle. Good. So Jamie, you're also an earth angel. A lot of times earth angels don't know that they're earth angels. They have to figure that out. And I was allowed to tell you because they would stop me if they didn't want you to know. But you tend to get a lot of in between the shoulder blades pain, and that is like phantom of the angelic wings. There's a lot of earth angels here right now because of all, like, to help shift and like bring humankind together, all the things, elevate consciousness. Okay. That feels really, really good. So I'm going to lock all this healing in. This can stay with you hours, weeks, days, whatever. And I'm going to wrap this in here. And hopefully that helps you. Listen to the homework and the downloads that I gave you, because that will help in your healing journey as well. Definitely always go see your doctor if you need to. I take on the title healer, guys, but your body is the healer. I just assist, and like the title up here won't let me fit that. So, and how weird to say assistant healer. I don't think people would get that. You're so very welcome. It was my pleasure. Karina, who are we connecting you with? And if it's a cousin, I need to know some kind of gender, so that way I could just beeline. It just helps me out so much when connecting to spirit. Karina. Hi, guys. Oh, there you are. Karina. Hi, who are we connecting you with? I just need to know the relationship. Grandfather, grandmother, mom, dad. Okay. Got it. Thank you. And I'm sorry for the loss of your son. I don't know why he's going to make me cry right off the rip. Was he 6 years old? Something about being 6. And he's like, Mommy, I've been looking for you. And honestly, I feel like I might have channeled him before and you weren't here. Like, this is your first time seeing my live. This is the first time you've probably ever been on my page. Why he's wearing these like button down pajamas. That's okay. Don't harp on the 6. So I don't know why he's showing me little. but I'm seeing him pretty little, so let me just kind of get further with him. But he's showing me these like button down matching pajamas. I don't know if you still have the pajamas or if he just wore these specific type of pajamas. What he's showing me, it's like, I don't know why I see it like with a white background and just like these images all over it. So whatever that is, um, if it's something that you can resonate with. Why is he showing me so young? Um, why am I also getting 19 with him? Okay. Um, 19, it could be 19 months that he passed. It could be 19 years old. Hey, Sophia. Uh, something significant with 19 with him. He's showing me beanbag chairs and like, I don't know if you have a lounge area or if he preferred this lounge area or have. Okay. Okay. So, and then do we understand the 19 as well? Was he 19 when he passed or, and it's been thank you. So they will throw numbers at me and I'm just like, I'm not exactly sure. I could ask them more, but sometimes I'll just give it to you to validate and be like, this is what they're giving me. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Close enough. Like him showing me the 19 and 20. Close enough. Was it right past his birthday? Is that why he's making me feel like 19 because he was able to live the full 19 years, but then after he turned 20, it feels like maybe not even a month after he was 20 years old. And something with see, we don't talk me and spirit. We don't always talk. Okay. Okay, so a little bit further. I don't know why I sensed it that way, but don't worry about it. Listen, like I said before, communicating with spirit is sometimes communicating through with somebody through like opaque glass. So it can be a little bit like I have to interpret it the best that I'm getting it. But something so we don't always talk about the way they passed, just if they don't need to bring it up. But I don't know if this was a lot of trauma to his body because I almost got like a Teresa Caputo situation where I taste blood and I don't normally taste blood. He's really he's really giving it to me. I'm like, okay, thank you. I got it. Oh, I feel bad that Teresa gets that. That's not a pleasant thing. So whatever it was that he went through, it was trauma to his body to cause his passing. However, you can take that. Um And he says that there's something about that you feel like you have I should have done this. I should have okay. Okay, so that's why he made me taste that. I'm never Carrie, I don't know if you watched Teresa Caputo. I mean, I grew up on her, like the Long Island Medium. I've never had that before. So he did that to validate and show of his passing, and I've never had that before, yeah. So he did that to me, and I've never that was and I'm so sorry that I was saying how unpleasant it is for me as a medium experiencing it. But of course, we are so sorry about his loss and how he left this world, but it's more significant for him today to help relieve this burden of you okay, of you being able to let go of, "I should have done this," because I feel like something about you were supposed to take the car or he took the car, and then, like, something about, like, switching roles, and he doesn't want you to like, he said, "I want to take full ownership that I left that day, that I left," like, whatever it is, like, the choice that he made, know that he knew full-heartedly, whatever this is, that, like, he does not want you to hold that anymore. He's like, "I am here today." So sorry, my husband dropped something upstairs and it scared me. Um, he is here today to let you know that there is nothing you could have done differently because you relive that day over and over and over again and almost break down the minutes and think to yourself, why did I not do that? I'm like almost getting so angry at like, why? Yes. So exactly that. So he's letting you know that there is nothing that you could have done different. There's nothing that you could have done different. He's like, I know you want to take care of me as your son, and I am so, so grateful for the time that we had on this earth. And he's like, you have every right to be angry. You have every right to be angry. And what I tell people all the time, what I tell clients all the time, is that nobody can tell you how to grieve. You grieve however you need to. If that's angry, whatever it is. But what your son is giving you back today, he's like, Mommy, I want to give you, like, I don't even feel like he calls you mommy anymore, but like, he's like bringing back when he was little. And he's like, Mommy, I want to give you back your life because you are not living. You are sitting back. You're just observing, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to go out and live life. He's like, live life with purpose. Live life for me. Like, I feel like he wants to beat this into your head with this reading today, and I'm so very grateful that I get to relay this message for you because he's making sure that you're getting this message. He almost wants to yell back at you like, I want you to live your life. And a lot of times I see that in people's grief journey, and what they're doing is that their loved one supports them so much, but sometimes they want to see them. When you do things for others who are living through similar trauma, through similar griefs, through similar things, when you find each other, when you find a community, you can lose yourself in service, and you almost get, it helps with the grief, and like helping others helps yourself. So I have been preaching this a lot lately. Spirit has been showing me this a lot, especially with my grieving moms. I don't know why I've been getting a lot of moms losing their sons, and I I just know that they've showed me that when you lose yourself in service for others, it really helps patch that hole in your heart that has left you. And know that there is nothing that can replace him. There's nothing that can replace him. But he is so beautiful in heaven. He is safe and at peace with God. I feel like you are a woman of faith, or you have faith, because he also explains that he's with Jesus and Jesus is beautiful and holds him. Um, who's Papa? He said Papa was on the other side, or I feel like a 2-digit. I feel like it was Papa. Somebody came to get him that was already on the other side. I don't know if this is your grandfather, but he was definitely greeted, felt comfortable right when he got to the other side. He did not have any pain. There was no pain. And I don't think you needed to, that was not the biggest message. The biggest message today was for you to live your life, for you to go out. Perfect. Perfect. So he was there to greet him, and he's so beautiful on the other side, and he's sending you all the love. He's sending me the goosebumps, so I know that you're getting the goosebumps right now, because he's giving you hugs, and he's like, Mom, I'm here to give you your life back, and I love you so very much. Oh, he was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that was a tearful one. We're going to thank him for coming forward, and I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. He was really, really beautiful. I'm so glad that I got to do that and that you trusted me, like legit, because I don't feel like you do this often. This might be the first time that you've communicated to him since he was, and I feel like that was him, and he was showing me like him younger, and how he said, I was looking for you. So there's no coincidence that you found my page today and you came on and you decided to sit and get this reading. And I'm so very grateful that I was the one that got to deliver that for you, because he's just beautiful. So, and I really hope that helps. Was there anybody else who wanted to get on? Did I miss a payment coming through? I know that was really, it's my pleasure. He's so sweet. Was there anybody else who maybe put through that they would like to work with me? Or, excuse me. Hey, Shanaka, how are you today? He's so beautiful. I'm great, thank you. I live here in Georgia, and we're getting ready for this big, like, southern storm coming through, and everybody's freaking out. I'm like, "Guys," I mean, it is a big, like, 2-day winter storm. It's gonna be, like, maybe sleet and ice and all the fun things, possibly snow. I'd rather snow than, like, sleet or ice. Like, who wants sleet or ice? Sorry, my faux fur is flying. Hi, guys. Hi. Thank you. So there's nobody that I miss, guys? Hi, Rhonda. I was saying Rondé with the the Y. Sometimes it's hard to read your names through the titles, guys. So, hi, Rhonda. If you wanted to work with me one-on-one, yeah. I think it's gonna blow over, I feel like. Georgia, like, we blow it out of proportion, and then it ends up being nothing, and it's probably gonna be nothing. It's, like, still days out. Well, where are we at? Wednesday? Oh, we're getting closer. I guess it's probably more accurate. So it's $20 to connect with the loved one, 22 for healing to work with me one-on-one during the lives. These are my payment options here. And I would be honored to do that if you want me to stay on my live. I was told by my guys I have one more person, and I swear I've told you guys this before. This is not a sales pitch. I like sit back, relax, enjoy, hang out with me, do whatever you want. It does not bother me. I am not pressuring you to, but my guides told me you have one more person, and I don't know who that might be. If you were considering working with me, otherwise I'm probably going to wrap up my lives here soon. I do come on again, so don't panic. I'm around. And definitely tap that screen. Hit that follow button if you don't follow me. My husband is Yvonne, my husband's a firefighter, so he has to work on Sunday. And I'm wondering if he needs to go in Friday night or since it's like a 2-day storm, because he's got an hour commute and that's gonna be a mess. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys. Definitely hit that. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful that I get to do this to help people, the connect to a loved one, the healing, whatever it is. Like, I'm here for you, and I know that I do charge, but this is like my job. This is what I do full time. This is my business. So I appreciate each and every one of you. And somebody had asked me before, like how I charge with a God given gift. Hi, welcome. But here's what I explain all the time about what I do. Yes. Yes. Hi, Jamie. Sent for Rhonda. Oh, Chelsea, you did that for Rhonda? That's so sweet of you. To connect with a loved one. Okay. So I'm sorry. I was explaining so what I do is me being a medium is just an ability. It's everybody has this ability to do this. Rhonda, that is the sweetest thing. Somebody bought you a gift. So Chelsea, I'm assuming to connect to a loved one. That was very, very sweet of you, Chelsea. Um, I'm gonna finish this little tidbit and then Rhonda will get started. So I believe that everybody has this ability. It's just like some people are gonna go in and become a doctor, right? Like they go for schooling, they practice, they work really hard at it. I practiced, I worked really hard on it. I did tons of free readings for years, like to get to this ability and get to this like point. And it's kind of just that it helps support me while I'm doing beautiful messages to give to you at the same time. Like, that's how I see it. So, somebody had said to me before, it's a God given gift. And I'm like, no, it's an ability. I've just tapped in and mastered it. Oh, hi, Yvonne. I'm happy to do that for you. Rhonda, that was the cutest thing. You're so sweet. And then Yvonne, if you'd like to work with me during this live today, just send over a payment and I'll get you on the list. And then you might be the last two that I work for. Rhonda, who would you like to connect to? Would you like to connect with somebody? She even paid for a healing if you would like healing. What would you like to do? It's your call. If you're connecting to somebody, just if it's like a cousin or something where it doesn't have a gender, just let me know the gender so that way I can kind of pull them a little bit quicker. If you've seen me work before, it just helps me. Okay. So Rhonda, it's one or the other. So it's 22, she paid $22. So you can either have the healing or connect to your loved one. Okay. All right, happy to do that. Let's see. This woman walking towards me has like soft, like brown but blonde highlight curls. Did she have like soft curly hair? She feels like she has very soft facial features. I don't know what that means. Very soft facial features. Let me pull a couple of things from her first to validate and see if this is exactly your sister. And if it's not, we'll kindly ask them to step aside. But we're gonna kind of get an idea. Did she love like rom-coms? But like not only like rom-coms as movies, but like did she love books with not Nora Roberts, but the guy who always writes the romantic books, and he's, like, made movies because he's so big. Okay. Something about, rom-coms and, like, really into, like, these books and novels and the movies and, like, almost everything romantic everything, like, romantic or whatever. Okay, let me see. Like I said, I'm gonna pull a couple things. If it's not her, I'm gonna kindly ask her to step aside. Um You know what? That's funny because so here's what I'm gonna tell you, Rhonda, what I got. I got this blonde woman walking towards me, and then it felt different from the curls. She walked towards me and she goes, "Rhonda, you do not need a reading with me. You need to do healing because you're getting lightning headaches, these lightning headaches, and you haven't figured it out, or I don't know if you haven't gone to the doctor." She wants you to go to the doctor. I want you to go to the doctor, but she says she wants you to have healing instead. She's being bossy. No. She's I just feel like she's concerned about you and she wants you to have a healing session instead. Are you having like these lightning headaches? I feel like they're like debilitating where you just like have to like close all the blinds and all the things. Migraines. Rhonda, if you could answer quickly so we could keep the lives going. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay. So I feel like this blonde woman just stepped forward and was like, "You don't need a reading with me. Like you need to work on your illness." So to do so, all you have to do is consent by saying yes or yes. I'm going to close my eyes. You don't have to say it in the text, just yes or yes, and I'm going to work with you now. While I work with somebody one-on-one, guys, you will receive this healing wherever you need to. Do you have to work with like blood sugar levels? So I don't know if you're diabetic. But I'm getting something where your like levels can be really off, but the pain in your head with these like migraines or like um they come on really, really strong. So we're gonna kind of calm these down. Sometimes too, guys, especially if I'm working with you one-on-one, Rhonda, just keep in mind, I have been told from people before that you can feel a bit lightheaded from the work, from the new energy. Just know that it will pass and you just sit there, drink lots of water, flush everything out, just kind of like getting a massage. I'm working on your lymph right now. Okay. Your lymphatic system needs to be drained. So we're doing that. Good. Iron infusion. Is iron processed in the liver? I don't know why I was brought to your liver and something with like having your liver function. I don't know where iron's made, but it had me go to your liver. Just gonna kind of keep it healthy, have it fully operating. Everything's good, 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 good. Okay. Let's see about the lung disease. It's funny, guys. Iron's made iron's made in the blood cells. Okay. Well, so energetically, your body called me to the liver. So I'm just listening. I'm an intuitive healer. So I'm just going to where I'm being drawn. Uh so you and before you said illness and you didn't tell me exactly where. So that's why with lives I always ask specifics. So that way I can just kind of beeline for it. But really, honestly, I felt your lymphatic system and I felt like your head and the migraine thing was the biggest of what was triggering you and bugging you right as of this moment, like, or more recently. I think it was a lot of your lymph having to move and clear anything out. So we're gonna lock this in here. Listen, guys, I don't know everything with the body. I just do what I do, and then I get those like random downloads of where to work and all those things. So, Rana, I'm gonna thank you for trusting me with the healing. Interesting. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we went ahead and worked on all that for you to help locked in the codes. I wrapped you in a beautiful bubble wrap. So the healing codes will stay with you hours, days, years, however long you need. And I hope that helps and your sister is proud of you for taking time for yourself because she felt like that was more important. So I don't know if she was an older sister or a worry sister or whatever she was, but she wanted you to work on that. Oh, thank you, Ron. And I really, really hope that helps. But you know me, I always say, still go to your doctors, I'm not the end all be all, but I am here to help you on your journey and hopefully help you heal. And then I had Yvonne. Yvonne, did you send over a payment? Did you want to work today or no? Totally fine if you don't. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love your sister too. She was cute. Yvonne, did you send over something or did I miss somebody's payment while my eyes were closed? 222 for my time, guys. Guys, definitely tap that screen if you're enjoying my live. Hit that follow button. Excuse me. If you don't already follow me. Sometimes when I do healing, guys, I mean, other healers will know this. That's like sometimes the energy needs to move somewhere and like I'll get, yay. Does the ranking Oh, hi, Yvonne. So you have to make a payment to work with me one-on-one during the live. If you don't want to, totally fine. You don't have to. But no, this is my Venmo link is in my bio, PayPal, Cash App, and then these are the things. So just let me know if you want to work with me today. If not, I'm gonna probably wrap up my lives here soon. Otherwise, I would wait for you. That was so very generous of her. Her name is Chelsea. I hope she doesn't mind me saying her first name. I'm sure she wouldn't. I don't think she might. Moose. How often do you do this? And is it more if not in live? Okay, next time. So my lives are daily, usually around 12:30. Oh, another Chelsea. Lorena, sure. I can do that for you. I'll hang out. I'll wrap up with you then. Uh Lorena, so healing. Um, I'd be so honored to work with you. And I know I've worked with Lorena before, so she's gonna send that over. I'm just gonna wait for her. Oh, so my live. So Monday through Friday, I come on between 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I come back on in the evening, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Saturdays around the same time, Sunday is 5 p.m. That was so, so sweet of you, Chelsea. That was really, really nice. Do you mind me saying your name? I don't think you do. I hope you don't mind. Okay, Lorena, I'll wait for you. That was very, very sweet, guys. Like, a lot of good readings today, a lot of good healing. It's so funny. I think I've told you this, guys, before that in my lives, they'll be so funny because it'll be like all mediumship readings. And then sometimes other times it's like all healing. And I don't know why that is. Lately, I've been doing more so mediumship readings. Hi, Joe Flo. Joe Flo. I don't know why I want to say that really funny. Reminds me of Flojo, but like you're the opposite. um Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, thank you. Good luck. Good luck. Praying for you, sending all the healing. Like keep that wrapped in. Drink that water. Have a great rest of your day. We hope to see you soon. Okay, Lorena, and where are we sending it? What's going on today? And then I could probably squeeze in one more, but I was going to be wrapping up my lives here shortly if Joe Flo, I can't say it without laughing. If you would like to get on to connect to a loved one or healing, and then these are my payment options here: Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. I would be so honored. Lorena, what are we working? And then you know to consent. Okay. All right. I got you, Lorena. Guys, I will work with my eyes closed. So if you happen to send over a payment while I'm working, um, know that I'm going to be wrapping up with my live shortly. So I was just going to save room for maybe that one more if she needs it, because I always want to give you guys quality over quantity. Lorena, I'm just feeling like running in your mind with whatever this is. So it's like worry. I don't know if it comes out as anxiety, but I'm just can't even leave your head just yet. I'm just kind of because normally I start the body scan in the head, but we're just gonna sit here and let it kind of process because we're gonna take that worry right out. Guys, this healing will go to you wherever you need it while I work with somebody one-on-one as well. Okay, your message here with all this worry of whatever is going on around you is that you cannot control every situation or every outcome of situation. So know and trust in the process that you are loved, you are being held, and let go of that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Lorena, do you homeschool your kids or where are you that you're a teacher? I don't know why I'm getting this like teaching with you. Or are you thinking about homeschooling them or something. Okay, that's okay. Do you get really achy? Do you have like rheumatoid arthritis or something? Like, maybe with the cold weather, it affects your hands a lot. I'm just gonna massage out your hands here, kind of work on those. Um, when I, like I said, guys, when I work with healing, my eyes are closed most of the time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I feel these hands like, that's right, Lorena. I could have sworn I've done healing on you before. No, it's just because we've done the reading so many times. I'm sorry. All these iron deficients today. Andrea, so thank you, but I am working with somebody one on one and I appreciate um you. I'm just trying to stay focused on the paid client right now. If you'd like to get on the list, I don't know if you were the one asking if I still had room on the list today, but I was going to wrap up my lives here shortly. Yeah, your little toesies are cold. Like, oh my goodness, we need to warm these puppies up. Their little toes are so cold. Beautiful. Good job. And I know you have a lot going on right now. And oh, I'm sending you all the warmth right now. Like you should be feeling it in your fingertips and your toes. I'm also releasing some of the pressure from your shoulders because of the fact that it feels like you're like this because you're trying to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. And I know that you've got a lot more that you're taking on more recently because of your husband passing. But what he wants you to know is to not carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Exactly that other message of letting go and trusting and maybe even delegating and like having other people come in and help you when needed. Take a deep breath in, exhale. Perfect. Wonderful. That feels so much better. We're going to lock this in. My Reiki codes have been really sloppy lately, guys. But listen, Reiki is all about intention and it always to be like I'm laughing at myself. Um because if anybody else is on here that's Reiki, like would be like, what are those? But you guys know I love you and you know I'm setting it out with the best intentions. What? You guys and all your iron, like go out and take some iron. Go eat some steak. Well, you're so very welcome. Did anybody else get on my list? I'm gonna wrap up here. Thank you, guys. I don't know. There was that one person, so I don't know if she put it in while my eyes were closed. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely hit that follow button, guys, so that way you can see me on next time. Because I'm so happy. Hey, in Salem. I moved from Cape Cod. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. I don't know where she is or where she went but I'd love to see you again. I'm so grateful that you joined my lives today. What a beautiful live. I'm so appreciative of all of you. You're all amazing. Listen, you guys are the healers. You know how to do it. Chelsea, that was so sweet of you today. Giving to somebody, like, I hope somebody else like does a gift to you, like you find it unexpectedly somehow. Gonna tell your husband to do that. Sending you all the love, guys. Bye, guys. Have a good rest of your day. God, this thing is noisy. And I want it in.